So in conversations that I've come across on the internet, I've often found people who have been there and done that comment with, well, have you ever been in a gunfight? Tell me, in your estimation, if you've been in a gunfight and all the things that come with that, is that actually something that an instructor can pass on to a student?
Some things, yeah. Some things. I mean, I think that there's the experience as far as what's going to happen under the stress of a combat situation, the physiological stress symptoms that it's hard to teach unless you've actually experienced some of those factors. There's ways that can be trained effectively with what we call stress inoculation simulated combat experiences with things like UTM and simunition that can simulate the effects that that's going to have and get people ready for that type of an encounter. So there's ways to replicate it to a degree as much as you can safely, but people that have actually been in those situations can actually tell you this is what's going to happen. So there's definitely credibility that it gives there. I mean, being in a gunfight or in a knife fight or in a hand-to-hand fight doesn't necessarily make you a great instructor. Being a teacher takes a little different thing than having an experience or being a good athlete, meaning someone that's just naturally good at that kind of stuff. These are all different things. Some people have the whole package, but being a teacher in and of itself is a skill that doesn't just come from experience, but a good teacher that has the experience, that's definitely going to be a bonus for them.
I think otherwise, guys who have the most experience, arguably, are gangsters and criminals.
There's a lot to be said there. There's a lot to be said that some of the most dangerous people are people that have been in prison a lot because they actually will train in prison tactics, counter tactics, what to do when you're being arrested, so that you can, at what point you should attack the officer and things like that. So criminals, they want to survive too, and sometimes a cold calculating criminal can be the most dangerous person you'll come across.
But it doesn't mean they're going to be the most effective instructor.
Exactly. Yep.
Thanks for your time, Joe.
Yep, no worries.